Gonna channel my Patrick H. Willems today because the sun is right there, and I actually have to keep my eyes closed a little bit with these on still because it's very, very bright. It's right there. But you know, you can't tell. That's movie magic. I'm recording this at the office park where I work because I'm not gonna have any time, and by the time I get home, I'm gonna lose the light. We're pretty short-staffed at work this week, so I'm working some late days, but hopefully that only lasts until the end of this week. But I'm expecting I'm gonna have to record here the rest of the week. I also don't think I'll really be able to leave the office during lunch, so it's all gonna have to happen at the end of the day. Thus the shades. I can't even see the camera right now. It is Wednesday, August 14th, checking in as I do a little bit of prep work on the wizard novel, not the superhero novel. I have that right here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I haven't done anything with that one. But for the wizard novel, I've been trying to take some time and think about the characters, make sure I flesh them out, and try to use them to figure out some more story beats. And today was actually a really exciting day for that, because today was really... I figured out an important thing about the villain in today's brainstorming session. I've been trying to figure out the villain, and he's been kind of a tough nut to crack. But what I figured out today, and some yesterday, has really helped me put him into focus. You know, I got a sense of what he wants, not just in the story itself, but more generally speaking, what does he want? What does he want from specifically some of the side characters? You know, more than anything else, the main character's arrival kind of messes with the villain's life in a way. He's sort of going to be reacting to that. So just sort of figured out what his status quo is, and that helped inform how he responds to the main character existing. Yesterday I also came up with a subplot that... Yeah, there's a highway there. I hope that doesn't come through on the mic, but also I know that it will. I also figured out a subplot that I think is going to be very useful in not just clarifying some of the stakes and clarifying some of the villain's capabilities, I'll say, but I think it's also going to do a really nice job turning the screws on the main character leading into the midpoint. It's helpful for me also fleshing out Act 2. Actually, the subplot it may be the midpoint, or it may have to happen after, but I'm figuring out Act 2, which is really important. I know how the book ends, for sure. Like, I definitely have a clear sense of the climax. Pretty strong sense of the opening. Some details I still need to figure out, but pretty much have it. Act 2 is pretty nebulous. Can you tell that I work near the airport? I can tell that I work near the airport. But I think this subplot is going to help justify another side character, give them a more important role in the story, and help tie that character more deeply into the main character. As I alluded to in my last video, one thing I want to make sure is that every character exists to bring something out of the main character, either to reflect them in some way, or to activate their wants, or to activate their need, or simply to put pressure on them, especially as we go into Act 2, because that's definitely what the villain does, and probably some other characters as well. I'm not gonna lie, I could be doing more. I have not been putting as much energy into the novel as probably I should, especially considering that I want to start writing it in, 15 days, give or take. But when I'm walking Wrigley, I'm looking at it usually on my phone and making some notes, and I think that's been going pretty well. Oh good, there's a train. Okay, baller. But yeah, things have just been really hectic at work, and I should also be working out more in the morning. I should be getting up earlier, and I should be doing more novel prep, but it's just been a busy week. But, getting ahead of schedule on things, hoping that everything will get more calmer, next week. I'm also doing wedding prep now, so maybe that getting calmer thing won't happen, but I'll just be at work not as late. No, that would actually be nice. Just start with that and take it from there. I think that's all I got today. Hopefully I do more work tomorrow and record another vlog, and I do more work Friday and record another vlog. And I'm saying this so that future Mike will actually do some novel prep of substance and of note on Thursday and on Friday. So that way he has to vlog about it. Because this is too short to be a vlog. Because, last week's video was kind of short, and we don't want this week's video to be that short again, Mike. Come on, do some vlogging. Come on. Anyway, that's it. Talk to you later, hopefully in a second. It's about 2:30. I'm just stepping out for the first time. I'm literally just gonna be out here for a second. Haven't really done much brainstorming today. Yeah, we'll see how productive I can be. There's a lot to get done before the weekend. I don't know how much of a chance I'm gonna have to do anything. I have, however, figured out that I can listen to the Writing Excuses podcast while I'm working. And no one can tell, no one knows what I'm listening to. It doesn't burn out my phone like listening to other podcasts and YouTube things do. So I'm going back to like the old archives. I'm listening to episodes from 2008. So that's what I'm basically doing today in terms of writing. And hopefully I'll do some more a little later on. But I'm just trying to pedal to the metal, working all day, cracking the whip, nose to the grindstone, salt mines. All right, I gotta go back in. Bye. It's Friday morning. It's about 6:40 a.m. And I have a task during today's brainstorming. I need to figure out the magic system. I've been reading a lot of Brandon Sanderson quotes, and I've been starting to listen to the Writing Excuses podcast. I've watched some videos from his class he teaches at BYU. I haven't actually read any of Brandon Sanderson's novels, which I need to do at some point. I definitely want to. I have Elantris and Mistborn, but I just have not read them yet. And I like a lot of the stuff he talks about in terms of magic systems and how to make them interesting and how to make them dynamic and how to make them, most importantly, function in the story. So that's what I need to work on today. So, yeah, I wasn't sure I'd be able to within a day, but yeah, I figured out the magic system. It's Friday, August 16th, and this morning, when I was on the way to work, I set the goal for myself. I was going to figure out the magic system for this novel, for the Wizard novel. As you can guess by a novel called The Wizard Novel, the magic system is going to be pretty important. And I think I came up with something really cool, and I haven't read it before in another novel. And based on the Googling I did, I couldn't find anyone else who'd done it. Now, I don't want to say what it is, but okay, I'll tell you this. Basically, the way it works is... And that's just the hard magic. I think there'll be other magic systems referenced, and in the subplot... And it'll be implied that there's other things like that aren't covered by those magic systems. But that's kind of the general idea, because then you have creatures like... It's actually inspired in part by superhero comics. There's a specific comic where a similar kind of restriction... Oh, relax. I'm not going to say which one it is. But there's a character in a superhero comic that has an ability that's limited by a certain trait, but also enhanced by the same trait under different conditions. And that definitely served as a really cool inspiration for how to handle the magic in this story. Wrigley! Oh. So that's pretty much going to do it for me for this week. Make sure to like the video and leave a comment below. Let me know your favorite magic system. Is it in a novel? Is it in a movie or a TV show? Hit me up down there. And make sure to ring the bell so you know when I post another video. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you later. Hi, buddy.